There are two things that every screen printing platen needs: something to protect it and a way to make sure the shirt sticks to it during printing. Now, most of the time this is done with two steps by putting platen paper on and adhesive. The new Dual Tack Platen paper gives you the ability to do both in one step and lasts longer and performs better over time. Let's see how it works. The trick is a great application. Now, if you ever put vinyl on a window or a car, it's a lot like that. This dual platen paper has two sides, a poly sticky side and a paper carrier sheet. The first thing you want to do is to make sure that the platen is clean and clear of any dust or dirt. Next, you want to apply the sticky side, so you're going to roll this out a little bit and apply it to the clean platen. Once you have a solid edge on the back, apply the paper over the platen. Don't quite stick it down yet. Let it lay loosely on top of the platen. Cut it off with a sharp knife. Now we're going to squeegee it on. You can use either squeegee and or the paper itself to squeegee it on. Very careful to apply a lot of pressure and make sure that you're getting all the bubbles out. Also right here, make sure that it's smooth. It doesn't have any bubbles to begin with. So we'll take this and squeegee it on with consistent force and pressure. Now, as you can see right here, this side looks great. This side has a few bubbles in it. We can simply take this off, let it sit back down again, make sure it's nice and smooth, and then reapply again. Now it's perfect. Once you have a solid application with no visible air bubbles, we'll go ahead and put that down, and we'll use a sharp knife to cut around the edge of the platen. While we're doing this, we want to get as close as possible to make sure that the edge cannot come up during printing. Next, we need to take the protective paper off. To do this, I use my knife, find an edge here, and start to peel it up carefully. When you're doing this, you do want to be careful not to peel too fast, as it will rip and or could tear off the paper. Great. Now we have our Dual Tack Platen paper in place. Now, as you can see, this uses a polyurethane plastic paper that has tack on both sides, so it essentially appears clear on your platen. If there are any visible air bubbles left that you think are going to be a problem, you can simply take your knife, put a hole in it, and then smooth it out. Another way to use the dual platen tape is to create a cut on the inside perimeter of the platen. While this doesn't protect the outside of the platen, it does help ensure that the platen tape doesn't have a chance to peel up on the sides while loading and unloading shirts. Sometimes this can happen in the front and back during the loading and unloading process, and we found this to be a good alternative for putting on the Dual Tack Platen tape. Because it is polyurethane, it also cleans off easier and lasts longer. You can use warm water and a scrub brush and or awesome juice and a sponge, spray it on, clean it off, dry it off with an old rag or a t-shirt, and then put it under the flash to reactivate the adhesive. Once your moisture is flashed off, it's as sticky as ever and like brand new. Now, even after the adhesive starts to go, you can take your standard glue adhesive, either spray, but we do recommend water-based glue, and apply it. Also, this is great for normal t-shirts. However, if you're using more viscose material that are a little slicker and or fleece, you can also add additional adhesive on top of it. Something like water-based screen adhesive works great to make a little bit more power for tougher garments. We've already put a few hoodies on this. Let's put another one on and see how she sticks. As you can see, sticks great even after a few hoodies, comes off. Now, if you do need to reapply, you can either wipe off the fuzz, flash again, and or reapply some new glue, maybe every 5 to 10 hoodies at the worst. Again, after your job is done, simply spray it with water or awesome juice, scrub off, and then you can reactivate with heat. It works great. You can see how easy this fleece comes off, and the paper is holding up phenomenally underneath the water and the resistance due to the fact that it's plastic. Simply flash that, Should be good as new. Ready for printing all over again. Check out PMI's new Dual Tack Platen tape available on screenprinting.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great screen printing videos.